also I am trying to awaken my spiritual, inside also. So what we learn in the spiritual awakening is that we are already awakened, but inside the soul, we should awaken the soul. So that is the main thing. So coming to the first slide, uh, what is spiritual awakening? We need to understand. So actually, as I just said, that everybody is awakened in this world. So it means when when a moment comes in everybody's life, when we have some kind of situation, and at that situation we are extremely anger, or extremely sad, or extremely happy. So that extreme things, when we can step back, and we can get awakened to the life with a new sense of being in this world, that I know that this is this situation, but I need to control myself. So that is, I think, the real spiritual awakening at that moment. And we can make it a habit in our lives. Some people, call it nirvana. Yeah, that we want to, be awakened. How we can we can be away from the cycle of life and death. And some, call it enlightenment, that we know that what is truth in our lives. And some people, call it a bliss. Yeah. So, it is also a process as coming back to our original self. We really, find our true self, our true nature, when we are born with our true self and true nature, when we don't have, uh, uh, we don't have any, you know, hatred, any emotional attachments. So at that time, we are very very true in ourselves. So we have to, at that moment, you know we don't know that we are what we want from this world, but when we grow up, we know what is our true self, and we have to find it. And once we find it, we are spiritual awakened at that moment. So next slide, please, brother Benjamin. So, first of all, we need to raise our vibrations. So everything, we get from this world, in the universe, we get a lot of things from this universe. It has, it contains a lot of energy that vibrates on different frequencies, including, solid objects, including, me and you too also. So everybody have the energy inside. So we are a being that is made up of different energy levels, and like physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. So if each of these levels has a different vibrational frequency, which combined to create our overall vibration of being in this world. So when we are low, we will come to know, but when we are high, at that moment we are in a flow. So we need to understand when we have the right vibration in ourselves, and when we are low, we should do certain things that can let us have the high vibration in our life. So we have to learn how to raise our vibrations. Many situations, we will feel we have a superpower inside. So it feels like, such nobody can touch us at that moment. So raising your vibrations, raising our vibrations in the hardest times, it is very beneficial, and we need to learn it. So I think it comes with the practice. We just uh, we just did not care what people are saying or thinking about ourselves, because you know the ones who do not are not at the same frequency as we are at that moment, so we should not care about them. I think at that moment we should just learn, we should see inside ourselves. So next slide, please, Benjamin, brother. Yeah. So the next is the law of attraction. So it is very simple. What we emit, we will receive. What we give to the world will come back to us. So universal, this universe, will conspire to give us what we ask for. It is very, very simple. Whatever we want in this world, we can get it from the world because we have to have the right attitude at that moment. If we continuously have negative thoughts, we will receive the negative in return. But if we keep a positive outlook on life, it's bound to be returned positively. So this change of outlook of life works, almost immediately with serious results. So positive outcomes in life, manifest faster and faster the more we practice in our life. And it all begins with the changing how we think. The thoughts, our thoughts, really affect those things. So for me also, earlier I had some thoughts in my mind, and but now I have changed a lot of things. So I now feel very very positive in any kind of situation. When there are some negative things, I just meditate and look inside, and slowly the things become positive, and I find the opportunity how we can find the way out. So that's the main thing. So next slide, please, Benjamin, brother. So get rid of the bad vibes. That is more important in your life. So it is human nature to care what others are saying and think about us. So however, how we handle the bad vibes we are receiving is entirely up to us. We want to take it inside, or we want to just let it be outside, and we don't care about those vibes. So let more and more things just brush off our shoulders and raise our vibrations instead. So by this, we can grow. Not only grow, we can also have a glow in our lives, and it will make us uh, more awakened in our life. Next slide, please, Benjamin, brother. The ways to get rid of bad vibes, there are certain ways that I think that are beneficial for us. First of all, I remember, plants are there. One of my friend, Mr. Subhash, is there. He's right now also in the group listening to us. He gave me a very small plant few days back, and I just learned that plants can really change our lives. We can see them grow, and we can give them some fertilizer and all, and we can take care of them, and they distract our distract our things, our feelings from the negative thoughts, and they are the natural filter for us. So and second thing, I think that is the meditation. So visualization of darkness leaving and a white light coming, entering in from our gates. We should focus on the gates. When we receive Tao, we got to know that where is the gate. So we have to focus on our gates. And thirdly, the essential oils are also very beneficial at this moment. Different oils like rose, lavender can calm down our mind, so we can go for this kind of therapies. I just remember in Taiwan when I was staying, Shalaucho took me to a place where we can have the sauna bath and steam bath, and we can raise our vibrations at that moment, and that is very beneficial for our lives. And the music is the best source of energy. It's a very good source of energy for our lives. We can listen to the good music, not very high music, but I think a very soothing, very slow music. We can listen to the some Buddha songs also at that moment, and it can also give us some energy and also some teachings. And the last but not the least, the temple. I think that is the best place where we can recharge our souls, and we can connect to the gods and Buddhas. So whenever I come to the temple, I just recharge my soul, and I can connect to gods, and I can learn so many things in the temple, and that is very beneficial for the life, and it is kind of a life changing process in our lives. So we need to do it every day. So next slide, please, Benjamin, brother. So spirituality, doesn't mean being happy all the time. A person cannot be happy all the time. Inside, he can be happy. Being happy versus being positive is very different. We are positive. That doesn't mean that we have to smile or we have to laugh aloud. Inside, we have the vibrations that is coming, that we know that we are positive at that moment, and we are happy inside. So being spiritual means experiencing every single emotion in the human existence, because every single emotion serves a purpose and has its lessons. So every single emotion teaches something. So that is what why we do the reflection. So we reflect at that moment that today this thing happened, and I just learned this thing from the uh, existence, from the universe. He taught me this. So today this is my purpose of learning this. So that is why we should have the habit of reflecting. After this session, we will have the reflection session also. So next slide, please, Benjamin, brother. So one more thing that I find is very beneficial is our chakras. We have the seven chakras in our body. So chakras are wheels of energy at the main 7 points in our body. We should know where those 7 points are, and we should activate those chakras, I think, every day. And it will not let any disease enter our body. And when the disease enters, it can go away very easily by our immune system, because the immune system, the people who have the high chakras, their chakras are activated, their immune system is very strong. So our bodies are like rivers, and energy flows through them. Sometimes we need the acupressure, acupuncture treatment. At that moment, the doctor activate our channels in which the energy is flowing. So each chakra is a swirling pool of energy. So we have to activate those chakras. We need to know which chakra is inactivated at that moment. So I need to activate that chakra. So we should at least do certain basic, yoga asanas or postures we can easily do, and slowly and slowly we can, be very perfect in that. So next slide, please, Benjamin, brother. So the most important thing is that we should keep connected to the Tao, because if we are not connected, I think we will forget certain things in our life. So we keep connected to the root, because Tao is the root of spirituality. So if we want to be spiritually awakened, I think we need to be connected to the root, that is Tao. So connection to the teachers and lecturers, will help us on this path of spiritual awakening and finding our true self. Where we are wrong, our teachers, our lecturers, can show us the right path at that moment. At this moment, I think we are on the wrong path. So we should rectify ourselves, and we can regret in our lives, and we can know that this person is not taking me to the wrong path. So this is the truth, the true meaning of life, and we should be connected to the Tao, the temple, and the teachers and the lecturers and all the Tao members. So this is what my topic was today, and I really hope that we can be awakened, and we can let others people also, our friends, relatives, our families, be awakened with us. So thank you so much for giving me the opportunity. And if I said something wrong, I beg to gods and Buddhas and all my dear Tom members, please give me comments and suggestions. Thank you so much. Over to you,
Okay.
Sulausher.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Shailesh brother. Yeah, that's very nice sharing. Okay, so after Shailesh brother's explanation, I'm sure that we all better understand what spiritual awakening is, right? Like a spiritual awakening begins the moment a person can step back and awake to their life with a new sense of being. So we can call it nirvana or enlightenment or heavenly joy. I think it's a process. It's coming back to our original true self, finding our true self or our true nature, like we are cultivating Tao right now. We are raising our vibration and practicing the law of attraction. So we always keep the positive thoughts, which will bring positive results into our life. So we are keep away from the negative thoughts, right? Because they will bring us negative outcomes. So I think there's a sentence we are all familiar with, right? We're often told that watch your thoughts, they become your words. Watch your words, they become your action. Watch your action, they become your habits. Watch your habits, they become your character. Watch your character, it becomes your destiny. So we can say we are all like magnets, right? Reflecting and attracting what we hold in our thoughts. So whatever we give, we will definitely receive. The universe will give us what we ask for. So if we always keep positive thoughts, we will receive positive results in the end. But if we have a negative outlook toward our life, it's bound to be returned as well. So we should get rid of bad vibes and try to keep good vibes all the time. I think Shailesh brother also suggested several ways to get rid of bad vibes, right? First one is the plants. I'm sure that you all grow some plants, right? It's very nourishing, right? Very agitating, like recharging our energy also. Meditation is number two, and music, of course, soft music, Buddha music, right? Not heavy metal or rock and roll. Okay, and then temple. I think temple is really the best place that we can recharge our souls and connect to gods and Buddhas. Indeed, spirituality doesn't mean that we can always be happy, at all times, because being spiritual means experiencing every single emotion in the human existence, each and every one of which serve his purpose and his lessons for us to learn. So we need to experience it. So while facing the encounters in life, we should balance our seven chakras and keep connected to Tao. That's what we often told in our Tao society. Always stay with classics and scriptures, stay with the Tao seniors, and stay with the temple so that we can keep ourselves connected to the root. Tao is the root of spirituality. So by connecting to the Tao seniors, classic scriptures, and the temple will help us on the path of spiritual awakening. And then in the end, we'll find our true self, restore our original good nature. Okay, so help me say thank you to Shailesh brother for this wonderful presentation. Okay, so now I
Thank you,
like
Sir Arthur. And I also like to, thanks Benjamin for, sharing my PPT with all of you. Without him, I think I cannot do it. Thank you so much, Benjamin, brother. Thank you.
okay. Okay, thank you, Shailesh brother. Okay, now I'd like to pass the mic to Kunal brother for the reflection session. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Shalosha. Thanks a lot, Master. And thanks all our seniors and all practitioners to giving